Let's talk about the truth that nobody talks about. Here's the thing. I knew that I needed to change. Because like many, I wanted more. I craved more. But I keep finding myself in the exact same place. Over and over and over again. Like, was I stupid? Was I dumb? I don't know. But I knew that I was super frustrated. It was eating me alive. I told myself time and time again that this time I'd make it happen. But somehow, as you can guess, nothing shifted. I was utterly stuck. And I didn't need anyone to tell me because it was as clear as day. So, I'm going to be telling you a couple things I learned about why most people, including myself, stay stuck even when we want change, even when we know deep down that it's possible. And it has nothing to do with timing or luck. So, number one, you are clinging to a version of yourself that no longer fits. So, here's where most people get it wrong. They think that change is doing something new. But the hardest part, it's letting go of who you think you are. When I started my channel, I had to let go of the old me. The me who was scared to be vulnerable. The me who thought, well, I can't do this because I've never done this before. And that version of me, of myself, didn't fit anymore. But like many, I fought the change. I clung to the comfort of what I knew, to the familiar role of, I'm not ready. I'm not good enough. But the thing is, you can't grow by holding on to an identity that keeps you from growing. The person who is afraid to fail, to take risk, to be uncomfortable, that person can never become the one who makes things happen. You have to shed that skin, even if it feels like you are losing yourself in the process. In your comfort zone, it's not just a place, it's a version of you that just doesn't fit anymore. Number two, you are letting your past define your future. Now, I know most people stay stuck because they let their past shape their story. I did the exact same thing. For the longest time, I thought that my failures were permanent. I wasn't confident because I wasn't successful. I wasn't brave because I had been hurt before. I wasn't capable because I had fallen short so many times in the past. And that's where I was wrong. That's where I was completely wrong. Your past doesn't define you unless you choose to let it. And I spent too much time blaming what happened to me, blaming the missed opportunities, the mistakes, and the losses that I was a prisoner to my past. And it wasn't until I realized that the same story could be rewritten that I started moving forward. You can't heal by constantly reliving old wounds. You can heal by writing a new chapter, but first you've got to burn the old scripts. Which brings us to number three. You worry too much about people's approval. If you're still stuck, here's another reason. You care way too much about what other people think. I am not talking about validation from strangers online. I mean the ones closest to you. The ones whose opinions hold value to you. When I first started making content, I was obsessed with how I was perceived. What if people didn't get it? What if I was too raw, too real? What if I failed in front of everyone I knew? The idea was petrifying. But here's the kicker. When you're too worried about pleasing other people, you give them the power to define your worth. And no one can do that for you. Actually, no one should do that for you. You're giving away your power every time that you stop yourself just because of someone else's opinions. You need to take back your power because that fear of judgment, it's not real. It's an illusion that you have created. So the truth, no one is watching you as closely as you think. And those who are, they're not going to be the ones who lift you up when it gets tough anyway. So why care about them? Number 4, you're seeking the wrong kind of success. You can't get unstuck if your definition of success is still rooted in someone else's version of it. Here's where most people are wrong. They chase success as a destination. The perfect house, the followers, the recognition, the flashy car. But when you get to the top, you realize something. It's not enough. You'll always want more. More followers, more money, more validation. That's not success, that's hunger. Hunger to fill an endless void. That's the kind of hunger that leaves you stuck, never satisfied, no matter how much you achieve. True success, it's not about the goal or the finish line. It's about the growth in the process. Success is in the effort, it's in the sacrifice, it's in the grit. If you're chasing someone else's idea of success, you'll keep running in circles. So start defining your own success. Now, lastly, number 5, you are living a life that is too small for you. Let's talk about your comfort zone again. Because it's not just a mental block, it's a physical reality too. Most people stay stuck because their life is just too small for the version inside their head. They settle for what is safe, for what's manageable. They're afraid to stretch beyond what they already know. And when you stay in that tiny, self-imposed box, your dreams can't grow, and neither can you. I spent years doing enough, just enough to get by, just enough to get a job. But what I realized, enough never created breakthroughs. Enough never made me feel alive. So I think it's time to stop settling. Your potential is waiting for you on the other side of your comfort. You can either choose to continue to live the life that you have been given, or you can do something even better and create the one that you deserve. But once again, it is on you to make the decision. Now, here's a hard truth. The truth is, you are the reason you are stuck, but you are also the reason you'll get out. So, if you are ready to stop spinning in your wheels and start creating something real, it's going to take something you might not be ready for. Something like commitment, courage, change. Now, if you like the video, drop a comment and share it with someone who needs a kick in the gut right now. And save it for yourself if you are tired of living small. You're not here to just get by. I'm Marisha and I make videos like this to push you beyond the excuses, the fear, and the comfort. Now, if you're ready, if you felt that, good. That means it worked. Now subscribe and let's get going and your next move. It's your next move. It's on you. Now, if you like the video, if you want to see more of my videos, you can check out this video or this video. You can go straight to my channel. And yes, let's get to work and let's take over the world. And I'll be seeing you in my next one. Bye.